motivational. It is currently 5:30 in the morning, so if it seems like I'm whispering or my voice is a little bit lower or whatever, it's just, it just ain't the time to be, you know. But I love y'all, man. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, talk to me, I talk back. Let's see, shit, what else? Oh yeah, also, like I've been telling y'all over here, we do not care about your race, your religion, your sexual orientation, what you have indoctrinated yourself with or whatever. But when you come over here, you will be respectful or you will be blocked with a beautiful brown skin smile, okay? But let's go ahead and get into this energy for divine feminine, divine masculine Sagittarius. I don't know what it is, y'all. I've been up since 4 o'clock, okay? Like, and it's not like I went to sleep super early or anything like that. It's just like at 4 a.m. I just popped up. I decided, said, you know what? Let me do some meditation. Shit, sit with myself, do a little chant, a little mantra, and then I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and get some messages out this morning since I'm up. But Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get into it, love. Now, I don't know if y'all have been going through, with having exes or people from the past hitting you up, or maybe too, just even people, I don't know, just thinking you don't see the bullshit, Sagittarius. So I just feel like, Sag, when it comes down to certain things, certain people, don't be surprised, especially if certain things have already been revealed to you already. But when it comes down to people from the past and want to see how you doing, check on you, or just be a part of your life, or talk to you, Sagittarius. I just feel like don't be surprised. I mean, shit, you dope. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's get some starry oracles here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. So the first one that I have for you, Sag, is dream big, dream with your heart. Dream big, dream with your heart. So I'm also telling you too, Sagittarius, ain't nothing impossible for you. There's nothing impossible for you. Shit, if anything, your dreams or aspirations or your goals might even be too small. For real, for real. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. So I feel like too, Sag, like, go after what most would say you can't do, or what others may even project they feel they can't do. Sagittarius, you're built differently. All right, whether you sun, moon, rising, Venus, I don't care. But Sag, you built differently. So whatever other people like to say is possible or is not possible or whatever, Sagittarius, that shit don't apply to you. All right. The second one that I have here says you deserve good things. Keep your focus on what you want. Sagittarius, do not settle. Do not settle. Don't settle for shit less than what you want. Do not settle for anything that is not in alignment with your desires. It says time to do it differently. Go beyond what you have done before. Step outside of your comfort zone, Sagittarius. Dream big, dream with your heart. You deserve good things. Keep your focus on what you want, and then time to do it differently. Go beyond what you have done before. So Sagittarius, when it comes down even to maybe your finances or certain shit that you could have going on, Sag, you may need to do a different formula or something. Also, too, you may need, I don't know, I feel like it means of communication as well. So Sagittarius, if you have a history of maybe being nice or, damn, that's not, but being, when I say if you have a history of being nice, like being nice when you should have been more stern, or being a certain type of way when you should have been, I don't know, like when you should have been a certain type of way. I feel like letting go of that, letting go of old ways, time to do it differently, go beyond what you have done before. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. The first one that I have here is 666. In alignment with positivity, the divine, pay attention, it is what it is, and protection and source. It is what it is. Let me get one more here. So I also feel like, too, don't dwell. Don't dwell. Protection, source, pay attention. It is what it is, in alignment with positivity, the divine. So pay attention that it is what it is too. I feel like follow your gut, follow your intuition as well too, Sagittarius. So I use this as an example. If you feel like somebody is a narcissist, or you feel like they low-key gaslighting, or you feel like they are selfish, or you feel like, or you just get something in you that just makes you feel as if they're not truly who they may have tried to project themselves to be, or there's something else. I don't know how else to explain it, but I feel like pay attention to that. Trust your gut, Sagittarius. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sag. I have Friday here, whether that has anything to do with next Friday or this past Friday, and then wisdom is applied knowledge. All right. So I always like when I have conversations with people, when I talk to people about certain things, and so my dad, he used to tell us that what did he say? I don't know what he used to say. I ain't gonna lie, because I corrected him a while ago, and he was like, you know what, that make more sense. And I'm like, yeah, dude. If I remember it, I'm gonna get back to y'all and tell y'all. But wisdom is applied knowledge. So Sagittarius is knowing something is only half of it, or only a piece of it. That's not enough. Wisdom is applied knowledge. Move in your wisdom. Let your life be an example of your wisdom. Be an example. Set an example. So even when it comes down to the things that you speak of, Sag, or what you govern your life by, or whatever the case is, just always understand the fact that what you know is only a stepping stool, or only a small part, or only the base for you to ascend. I don't know how else to explain that. Wisdom is applied knowledge, all right? So don't think that some people, they think that just because they know a whole bunch of shit, or just because they are of a certain age, that it automatically makes them wise or whatever. But if you don't move in that wisdom, you just another fool that knows some shit that maybe other people don't. It doesn't hold as much weight if you don't move in it. Wisdom is applied knowledge. So I feel like also too, Sagittarius, do better because you know better. All right? When it comes down to what you accept, when it comes to what you do and don't accept, who you allow into your spaces, what you allow into your life, wisdom is applied knowledge. Can I get some light codes for divine? Thank you. The first one that I have here for Sagittarius, I have Orion activation, supernova recreation, renewal, and rebirth by light. So we have redo, restart. You had here with time to do it differently, go beyond what you have done before. Orion activation, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light, restart, a new start. So Sagittarius too, rather if it don't apply, let it fly. But you could be even have thought about changing spaces, moving, going somewhere else, whether that be changing jobs, or shit, changing who you fucking with, whether it be a partner, or whatever the case is. But just restart. One more here for Sagittarius. I want to call you Sagittarius the Great. I don't know what I just came in my head, but one more for Sagittarius the Great, divine feminine, divine masculine. So also too, sad shit. Maybe what do you call yourself? What are your affirmations for yourself? Your mantras. I don't know why I feel need to speak on that. Maybe you need to get one for yourself. In my meditation, earlier, it was what came to me to say or to chant while in meditation was, I am all that is divine, and all that is divine is me. So what are you programming yourself with, Sagittarius? Whether that be with the music that you listen to, the conversations that you have, what you're entertained by, what you read, what is programming you? I have Holy Grail, inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. You are what you seek. Just like they say, you are what you eat. You are what you seek. A lot of times we don't even realize when we are seeking confusion, or when we are seeking bullshit. Hell, sometimes we don't even be realizing that, because it's such a pattern for us, or because certain levels or certain vibrations are comfortable. You don't even realize when you seek in those things. So also too, you were told that you deserve good things. You are what you seek. What are you seeking? Don't settle. Don't settle for nothing else outside of what you desire or what you deserve, Sagittarius. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. So the first one one that I have here is New Moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. We were just talking about being an example, setting an example. Wisdom is applied knowledge. One more, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Sagittarius. New Moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. Your work ethic, Sagittarius. So I feel like also too, this is a reflection of your discipline. If you see that it needs to be stronger, you were told to go beyond or do beyond what you have never done before. Whether that means waking up earlier, cutting off certain things. One more here, staying dedicated, finishing, seeing something through, Sagittarius. New Moon in Aquarius, open up to change. Step up and lead, open up to change, and then you have last quarter moon in Cancer, take a breather. So I feel like also too, someone may need to settle their thoughts. If you are someone who's constantly thinking, like your motor is just always going, take a breather here. I feel like a vacation is due for somebody. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Sagittarius. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Sagittarius. Take a breather. I feel like also too, somebody needs to decipher their emotions or something. I don't know how else to explain that. Open up to change, take a breather. I feel like somebody needs to assess or reassess some emotions, some feelings. Whether that has anything to do with anybody else or yourself. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Sagittarius. Reevaluate some shit. Whether there be priorities, certain relationships, certain ideologies. I have thunder and lightning, power. Step into it. Let me get one more for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Sagittarius. The second one that I have here is feathers, message. So I have power and message here. Let's see here. I want to get some herbal or, well, actually, I don't think I want to read this feathers message, Sag. I want to read this feathers message for you. Okay. So it says here, it says your prayers are being answered. The answers are all around you. A past loved one, spirit guide, even an angel, whichever form you are drawn to the most has a message for you, for your highest good. Watch carefully for nature's delivery of messages from the spirit world. You were told here to pay attention, Sagittarius. Pay attention. It says when you ask for guidance, spirit responds without fail. The universe has been sending you messages in reply to your questions, but you have blocked your ability to notice them. You may have been hoping for guidance for so long that you are focused on the asking rather than on receiving a reply. Ask yourself this: are you really wanting an answer? If yes, then start to become aware of the replies that come to you from spirit. Keep vigilant, for the answers come in many different forms. As an overheard conversation relevant to your question, as a song playing on the radio, in words spoken by a friend, or in other ways, including the sight of a beautiful feather falling in your path. You got power, and then you got messages here, Sag. Pay attention. Pay attention to the messages. Pay attention to the guidance. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot for you. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Sagittarius. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Sagittarius. First one that I have here, I got the Ace of Pentacles for you here, Sagittarius. Yeah, so being gifted by the divine. Pay attention. Can I get one more can I get clarity on this Ace of Pentacles for Sagittarius? divine feminine, divine masculine. Whether it be financially, Sag, or whether that even be you getting certain messages about something not being for you. Yeah, the Two of Wands, the Devil here, and then also with the Four of Cups and the Temperance, that's you, Sagittarius. Hold on, let me get all of this out. Temperance is Sagittarius. Cups energy, now that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But I feel like Sagittarius, when it comes down to you being focused on your goals or you being focused on spirit, that might be at an all-time high right now for you, Sagittarius. Whether you notice it or not, but you just being in alignment from the divine. I feel like also too, Sagittarius, you're being steered away from something narcissistic, or you're being steered away from something controlling, or for something that just does not mean you well. And I feel like in due time, or it took time maybe for you to see something or for something to be revealed, but nonetheless you motherfucking saw it. With this Four of Cups energy here too, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, regardless of the placements or whatever, shit, you could have saw too, Sagittarius, or you could have just been in the space of not accepting bullshit, not accepting, I don't know, gaslighting, not accepting shit, lies, not accepting inconsistencies, whatever the case is. But this Four of Cups here, this Devil, the Temperance, can I get clarity on this for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, I feel like you're being steered away from something. Yeah, with the Hermit here, Sag, I feel like you're being steered away from something here that did not mean you any well, or something that did not necessarily care for your well-being, or something that could have been very fucking selfish, very fucking controlling, something that was low vibrational, just period. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Yeah, and then I got the Queen of Wands here. Again, Sag, your energy is you big thumping in here. We came out here with the Ace of Pentacles and then also with the Two of Wands here, and then the Temperance here, and then also the Queen of Wands and the Hermit here as well. So I feel like also too, now I talked about Sag as far as you being in alignment or in connection with spirit or your spirituality or whatever it is that you could practice or whatever. But I just feel like keeping certain things to yourself. And I feel like also too, Sagittarius, your enlightenment, or where you have seen or where you can see that, you know what, I have to do better, I have to make this change, or I just feel like your mind opening in a way could have come after going through certain things or dealing with certain energies. Can I get clarity on this Hermit and this Queen of Wands here too? I feel like also too, somebody that maybe is a practitioner of a sort or something, whatever the case is, I feel like maybe you are someone who keeps to yourself a lot. Maybe you don't feel the need to always be out and about showing your shit, showing your face or whatever it is, but I feel like somebody is like keeping themselves to themselves. I got the Five of Pentacles here as well. Can I get clarity on this Five of Pentacles here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius? Building finances, being worried about them, possibly working on your finances. I feel like also too, Sagittarius, saving your money might be, I feel like that might be very important for you, Sag. Be mindful of your spending. I got the Ace of Swords here. What is this? I got the Ace of Swords, I got the Seven of Pentacles, then I also have the Lover here as well. So I also feel like too, Sagittarius, shit, faith without works is dead. But I feel like you work in Sagittarius. I have the Lovers here as well too. I feel like somebody also might be in the beginning stages of a relationship, or like whether it be like an emotional relationship or something, or even if it's you building a relationship with yourself. But I feel like something growing. This Ace of Swords here as well. I also feel like here too, somebody may even have a hard time with truth. Rather that be Sagittarius, you have found yourself dealing with people who have a hard time with you telling the truth or whatever the case is. But I feel like with this Five of Pentacles here, and then also with the Seven of Swords, and I'm sorry, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords here too, I feel like Sagittarius seeing what you have to do and going after it. But I also feel like too, Sagittarius, don't be focused on, like, I'll use this as an example. Being a content creator or something. I'll use YouTube as an example. Don't focus on the growth of your channel or the numbers or who likes your stuff or who follows you or who subscribes or whatever the case is. I just feel like keep going, period. But I feel like something is in the beginning stages. Can I get clarity on this Lovers here? This Gemini energy, divine feminine, divine masculine. I got the Five of Swords here, then I got the Seven of Cups here as well. So I feel like also too, somebody could also be in their head, or somebody could always be thinking about somebody else, but not even necessarily just somebody else, but maybe how something could have ended, rather somebody like who played with you or who thought they could play you or whatever. But also too, Sagittarius, I talked about how I feel like your enlightenment or something, or you could have came to some type of truth after seeing signs of certain things, or after you seeing the truth of certain things. But Sagittarius, I feel like you're being led by spirit, you're being led by God, and I feel like you're following God's guidance. But you were told to pay attention when we got that feathers message come out here too. So if you're asking for certain things, Sagittarius, if you're looking to manifest certain things, Sagittarius, when you are being guided, or when it is clear as day what you should and should not do not think that just because that answer did not come in a way that you preferred, that it is not an answer at all. Don't be a fool and don't trick yourself out your position. But I feel like somebody got hip to somebody bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe seeing that somebody was like selfish, or maybe seeing that this Swords energy, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe seeing that somebody, I don't know, maybe likes to play victim, or that they, I don't know how else to explain it. But I also feel like too, Sagittarius, I feel like regardless of who likes to admit that they did you wrong, or who does you right, or whatever, I feel like you're always being thought about. So at the beginning of the reading, or before I started reading, I was talking about if you were getting reached out to, or people from the past want to talk to you, or people just out of nowhere want to call you, text you, whatever the case is, it's because you're being thought about. Like I said, the fuck is you gonna be, what the fuck is we surprised for? Now again, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I ain't trying to get too hype. Well, it should be about 6 now, but I ain't trying to get too hype. But I'm just saying though, we must not be surprised. Let me get 2 more here. Sagittarius, what's this next one? Yeah, and then I got the moon here too. It could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. But I feel like certain things being revealed to you too, Sagittarius. Shit, you might even be finding yourself waking up earlier, even if you do decide to go back to sleep. But Sagittarius, like how up you are, you could be staying up later, Sagittarius. I don't know about y'all, but I enjoy my sleep. Hell, I ain't gonna lie. If I feel like it's too early, even if I'm wide awake, I will shut my eyes so damn hard and go back to sleep. Yeah, let me get one more here. Your creative centers being nurtured, maybe when everybody else is asleep here too. And then I got the Three of Swords here too. I feel like a truth came out. You realize something. And this is this Three of Swords energy here. This could be about an Aries. It could have been about a water sign, or it could have been about an air sign. This Three of Swords here, certain truths or certain things that maybe it's hard to accept could invoke some type of emotions, make you feel some type of way. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Sagittarius. I have the Empress here, but it's for your glow up. It's for your ascension, Sagittarius. Let me get clarity on this Empress here. This fertility, this Empress, this mother, this divine person, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Sagittarius. Somebody could also too maybe be feeling bad, or feeling some type of way about possibly being pregnant by somebody else too. I got the Ten of Pentacles here too. Yeah, a family. 3 more. I feel like somebody might be looking to have a, like, grow their family, or have a stronger foundation just in general. I feel like also too, Sagittarius, somebody may be even wanting that with you, Sag. We went from the Five of Pentacles here, from struggling, to the Seven of Pentacles to building, to the Ten of Pentacles here to having everything, to completion. 3 more. I told you to see it through, Sagittarius. Keep going, keep pushing. And then I have the High Priestess here too. Whether you're a practitioner or not, but like we were told here, that wisdom is applied knowledge, your sacred knowledge, whatever the case is. But I feel like somebody is like looking to, or wants to maybe even start a family, or have a family, or a certain type of bond, or whatever the case is. But I told you to trust your gut, Sagittarius, for a reason. This Queen of Wands here and this High Priestess here as well. Somebody is a practitioner to a certain degree. You do something. Queen of Wands also represents divination and other forms of the spiritual workings. I don't know how else to explain that. But this Empress, this Ten of Pentacles here, and also this High Priestess. Can I get 2 more here for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Sagittarius? Trust your gut because it's gifted. I got the Three of Pentacles here as well. So I feel like also too, Sag, like I said, follow your intuition. Whatever is obvious that you need to do, cut off, or whatever the case is, you need to do that shit. But also too, somebody is a teacher. Somebody's a teacher. Somebody leads people. Mm, I love that for you. Somebody leads people. Somebody's a mother. You steer people in the right direction. You could even just be somebody that someone always looks to for advice. You could be somebody who gives great advice. But I feel like also too, Sag, at the same time with you giving great advice, it might be hard for certain people or for people to come to you for advice because you're not going to pacify them. So a lot of times too, Sagittarius, people may want to, I don't know, play victim with you and you don't allow it. Or they come to you because they know that you're gonna give them the truth, Sagittarius. That's why people do come to you. Let me give one more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Yeah, I got the Seven of Swords here. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and then I also have the Chariot here as well. Sagittarius, somebody is trying to come towards you, or somebody may even want to talk to you. I got the Fool here at the bottom of the deck. It could be an air sign, or it could be a Cancer as well. It's giving childish. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So maybe Sagittarius, like, you're a role model or something, but something feels extremely fucking childish. I don't know how else to explain. Let me keep going. Shit, we ain't done. Let's get into the business. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Let's clock this T. What is this? What is this? I got the Two of Pentacles. I got the Two of Pentacles, I got the Page of Swords here, and then I got the Eight of Pentacles here too. Sagittarius also too, I feel like as far as you working on your finances, this Two of Pentacles here too. Like I told you, so make sure that you are seeing things through. But I feel like somebody is very childish as well. And I feel like also too, people may even like to try to take back the things that they feel like would make you feel some type of way if you didn't have them. Like I'll use this as an example. Let's say Sagittarius, somebody gifted you with something, and then like because maybe you don't deal with them in the way that they wanted you to or something like that, they want to take it back. Or I feel like also too, somebody has a very fragile ego, or like very, I don't know, maybe they're just extremely fragile. But I feel like Sagittarius, you focusing on yourself, maybe someone is always used to having a certain level of attention on themselves, Sagittarius, but you're not the type. It's like, it's not that as if like you don't care, or as if you don't necessarily I don't know, like it's not like you don't value them or whatever the case is, but I feel like Sagittarius, like you're not about to like sacrifice yourself, your dreams, or your finances, or whatever the case is, or your budget or whatever, just to appease other people's ego or their emotions or their I don't know how else to explain it. It's giving temper tantrum for real, Sagittarius. So I feel like somebody could definitely feel some type of way, Sag, if you don't fuck with them no more, or if there has been some distance, or if you have realized like, no, this ain't for me. I've seen the signs, and I've seen the signs of narcissism and gaslighting and manipulation before, and I'm seeing it now, and I'm not going to fucking ignore it at all. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. I have here, I hide my feelings. I hide my feelings. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. I hide my feelings. Hmm. That hermit that came out. I hide my feelings. I also have here, I trusted you. Two more for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. I don't I don't want to know. I hide my feelings. I trusted you. I don't want to know. I feel like also too, somebody doesn't care to get text messages or phone calls from somebody. So Sagittarius, you could have deleted numbers, or you could have blocked somebody, or just deleted text or history or whatever the case is, so you don't even get tempted to reach out to somebody. I hide my feelings. I trusted you. I don't want to know. I feel like somebody does not want to know the truth, or does not want to. I don't know. It's like I don't know how else to explain this. Somebody is running away from a fact. I can't be with you. Somebody may not don't want to hear the truth, Sagittarius. You telling them the truth may bother them because let's keep going. Oh goodness. I don't want to know. I can't be with you. Hmm. Even if it hurt me, even if I saw a life here and there, and even if I had the highest expectations of something and I see now it wasn't no good for me, it is what it is. But I feel like balancing and budgeting for whatever reason. So like I said, save your money, Sag, or make sure that you are more mindful of your spending. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. I have an Aquarius here. Let me get a couple here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Excuse me. I have Aquarius, and then I have unknown. Oh, can I get a few more for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius to get clarity? Can I get clarity in this Aquarius and unknown? I have Ophiuchus here, Sagittarius. Ophiuchus now is the 13th zodiac sign, which falls in between. Yeah, it falls in between. I think it's like November 30th to like December 17th. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Something like that. But it's the seeker of knowledge and wisdom and mysticism and all of that stuff. Just always a very spiritual sign. Aquarius, unknown. I also have Ophiuchus here too. Being tapped in. That's why you're being told to pay attention. You're not regular. You had the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. It was confirmation here. Somebody's very gifted. Somebody may be practicing something, does something. I have here, I need more time. Development, possibly with you developing yourself, or you need more time to heal or to think about something or to process something. I have Capricorn here. Yeah, this I need more time here. Your work ethic, you may need more time to allow something to grow. Be patient, Sagittarius. One more here for Sag. Divine feminine, divine masculine. And then I have immature. Yeah, I told you something was given childish. I don't know what it was. Some was given childish as hell. I don't know how else to explain it. Some is immature. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. I love this for you, Sag. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Yeah, I have house here. So somebody also too could be manifesting a new place to live. I talked about a whole bunch of reshit, redo, restart, whatever. Somebody could even be wanting or considering or trying to manifest a new home for themselves. A bigger space though. It's like a bigger space, maybe because it'll allow you more space to do what you like to do or to practice. Like I'll use this for an example. Like for myself, I'll use myself as an example. When I get my home, I cannot wait because one of my rooms will be dedicated to my practices and for study. I have a nice little library that I have accumulated throughout the years, and my apartment just ain't big enough for my tools. It ain't big enough for my books. It ain't big enough, and it's growing all the time. So Sagittarius, you may be in that space of manifesting a different or a new or better space for yourself. And also, too, I'm looking at this gate here on this house, too. Sagittarius, you may even move and not even let everybody know where you stay at. Or, two, you may even be more mindful this go around with your new home on who you allow in it. I feel like also, too, somebody may even regret allowing certain people in their home. So sage your space, clean it real well, vacuum or do your laundry, wash your sheets, whatever the case is, this house here. Let me protecting your shit. And then I got message here. I talked about Sagittarius too. Somebody is like coming towards you, wants to talk possibly. Wants to be in your space, house, message. Can I get two more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius? Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius, house and message. I have poverty here, and then I also have change. I feel like somebody's financial situation is changing. I'm not saying that you out on the street and impoverished for real, but I feel like somebody's financial situation is changing. That's why it's so important for you, Sagittarius, to make sure that you're told to do what you haven't done before. So even when it comes down to your taxes or something like that, don't spend what you get from taxes or whatever the same way that you would previously. Maybe invest it in something, in yourself or in whatever you see fit to, but make sure that you are making the best decisions possible. I feel like somebody's manifestation just came true. Somebody might be even receiving an approval letter, an acceptance letter. Let's see here. What's the next one I want to use here? Let me get a herbal oracle here for divine feminine, divine masculine. Sagittarius. Moving forward here for Sagittarius. Because Sagittarius is moving away from the bullshit. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Sag. What is this? I have St. John's Wort radiation. I'm sorry, radiance. Excuse me. St. John's Wort radiance. One more here for divine feminine, divine masculine. Sagittarius. The last one that I have here is horsetail patience. Yeah, that temperance. Radiance and patience. So I feel like also to take your time on your spiritual journey as well. You're going to reach your end goal, whatever level of ascension you're trying to reach, or whether you want to open your third eye or whatever the case is. I feel like take your time, little by little. What we told here, wisdom is applied knowledge. So it's not enough just to learn something or just to know something. You have to move in it. Be patient with yourself. I want to read these out for you, Sag. St. John's Wort radiance, joy, warmth, resilience, happiness, understanding, manifestation, spiritual power, and protection. It says the midsummer goddess celebrates the multifaceted elements of life in a state of joyous abundance, reminding us that the wellspring of true wealth and healing is within. St. John's Wort is here. St. John's Wort is here to remind you to cultivate practices deep within yourself to experience this enlightening truth. Avoidance and distraction from this great knowing are unconscious habits that build up and manifest as scarcity, fear, and low moods that inhibit you from walking your truth. St. John's Wort grants us the spiritual courage of fire needed to navigate the death of the old self, letting go. Do what you've never done before. Step outside of your comfort zone. Fuck comfortability. I just had to tell somebody that not too long ago. Like, don't complain about a certain situation or wanting a certain thing, but you're not willing to be uncomfortable first. Or you're not willing to go through the uncomfortable phases of it or whatever. Like, for example, having locks, for instance. Depending on the length of your hair, you may go through what people call the ugly stage. All the stages are beautiful to me, but depending on your level of comfortability, you'll feel like it's an ugly stage. No, it's not. So don't complain about you being uncomfortable about something, but your end goal is to have a healthy head full of locks. You have to go through those stages first. Ain't no fast pass to this shit. Okay? Horsetail patience says endurance, steady focus. I told you, Sagittarius, see it through. All right? Sagittarius, the great shit. Endurance, steady focus, period of gestation, trust the process, and heightened sensitivity. It says horsetail teaches us of the power that lies within patience and the endurance gained through the hidden blessings of challenges. There is something good in all seeming in all seeming failures. And although that might not be clear in the moment, time will reveal it. Trust the process. Remember that stubbornness and willfulness are counterproductive to loosening knots. Instead, like the medicine of horse, ground to earth's energy as you survive and adapt to changes and hardships on the journey. Horse medicine provides us heightened sensitivity and the purity of trust as essential tools to have while we endure challenge and hardship. See it through, Sagittarius, going from the Five of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles here. We also have the Eight of Pentacles here too. When we had Capricorn come out, your work ethic, see the shit through. Do not focus on the little small pieces and when it's necessary. Pay attention to the fine details. But see it through. Keep going. Your endurance is extremely important here. Let me get a closing affirmation here for you, Sagittarius. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Sagittarius. Closing affirmation for Sag the Great, please. Sagittarius the Great. The first one that I have here is surrender and release, Sag. Surrender and release. One more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Yeah, I feel like somebody, I don't know what is Sagittarius, but I feel like somebody might be throwing a temper tantrum or something. Somebody may like to act like they're okay and they're not, or act like they're not bothered and they are. That's not your problem. I have worthy. So surrender and release and worthy. Surrender and release. It says here, it says that thing you are holding on to so tightly with an iron grip fist, let it go. Breathe in, gathering the dust up from every corner of your body until you no longer feel it lurking deep within the depths of your soul. Pause at the top of your breath and release it on a long exhale. A steady breath out. Pause again and ask, can you surrender to the final outcome? Can you surrender to how things come back to you? Can you surrender to the knowledge they may not? Surrender to all possibilities, accepting that what's in store is greater than anything you could ever imagine. Surrender and watch how you rise. Surrender. Let go and let God, Sag. I'm telling you. Worthy. It says you are enough. You are enough for your most daring of hopes. You are enough for your deepest of desires. You are enough for the purest of love. And you have enough strength to conquer your darkest of fears. You are enough for abundance beyond measure. In being created, you are by default worthy of the life of your wildest dreams. It says in being created, that's it, your existence alone, Sagittarius. Understand that. You do not have to you do not have to change yourself or subscribe to things that don't suit you or that don't serve you in your highest mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual form. You do not have to. So I feel like let go of the shit that you do that don't even. I feel like letting go of shit that don't even necessarily belong to you. Dealing with toxicity that you don't have to deal with. Like I'll use this as an example. Dealing with someone or being with someone, dealing with certain shit, and it's like they're not even, it's like you don't necessarily have to, it's not even as if you have a child by them, y'all not married, you don't have to deal with certain bullshit. I'm just using that as an example. I actually want to grab one of these here. It's like you don't have to deal with that. I have just friends here. Just friends. Shit. Maybe Sagittarius, somebody needs to or you need to put somebody in the friend zone, or somebody wants to say or try to manipulate and try to say, oh, me and somebody else are just friends, or something is not like that, or it ain't that deep, but just friends. Something might be deeper than what it actually. I feel like that may be a part of like some type of truth, Sagittarius. Yeah, just friends, and then send me a pic here. So regardless, if somebody is like actually doing this or actually lying about somebody just being their friend or something not being like that, Sagittarius, you might have caught on to somebody being a little sneaky for real, and you don't fuck with it. I love that for you. Follow your gut and trust your intuition, Sagittarius. I'm going to leave this reading right here. I love y'all so much, man. Sagittarius, the motherfucking great, all right? Follow no man for his journey is not your own. I love y'all as is, and y'all will learn to love yourselves the same. Mwah. Peace. We out in this.